Hey guys, it's Ray. Sorry if I sound awkward. It's been a really long time since I've done any recording or even just talking on the camera, Even though I just recently had, well, not recently, but a while ago had a community post that was oh, I'm gonna get a new laptop, so I'm gonna upload soon and it'll be so much easier and I won't have problems with it anymore. Yeah, it's been I don't know, a month or something since then, and I won't lie to you, I've had what I wanted to do recorded already, which is what you're seeing now. It's going to be a little sketchbook spread. It's not really a big full-blown one because a lot of it's really not detailed sketches. It's just little doodles and stuff. But I was just at the time I wasn't really feeling drawing, and really I'm not too much now. So that's why I want to get this video posted to maybe give me motivation, But yeah, what was I even talking about? I don't know. But that's what we're doing. We're doing a little spread in my sketchbook. Oh, that's what it was. I did this a little bit after Christmas, so that's how you know it's been a while, because it's now February something, February 2nd, 3rd, I think. I don't know. And I've had this recorded for a while, but I wanted to try something different, which was doing the drawing and recording all the drawing and stuff, and then doing a voiceover for it, right? So I did all the drawing and stuff, which was the hard part, you would think, but for this, over a month now that I've been putting it off, I've just not been doing the voice recording. There's been things that's been going on, for 2 weeks, I couldn't do anything because my best friend was here, and I felt really awkward doing it. I still feel awkward now doing it, even though I'm in my room, door closed. I don't think anybody can hear me. It's just awkward, to just be myself and talk to nobody in my room, So I put that off for a couple weeks since my best friend was here, and then a couple points I was just being lazy, or I just wanted to relax since I don't get much time off at work besides the weekend. So yeah, but I kind of just wanted to get it done this weekend because I really just wanted to post, because I feel so inactive, even though I just wanted to make this whole channel so that I would be active and draw more, So I'm here. Yeah, I just wanted to say that before I started talking about anything else. But I don't know if I should say what the spread's about or just let it go on. You'll see in the freaking thumbnail, so why not? But I don't know, I was feeling very much I don't know if I could call it McBling or Y2K, because let me not be a freaking poser or whatever. But that's what I wanted this spread to look like. That's what I was going for. And I don't know if you guys saw I did a little bit of marker before I put the pencil over the sketch that I'm doing right now. I don't usually do that, but I wanted to try it with a really light marker because I know that my proportions are always bad my first try on drawing. It's just terrible every time, and I know that. You don't even have to tell me that it's not true, because I know it's true. So I was maybe if I try with the marker, then I won't have to erase the pencil and leave the black smudges, and I can just leave that mark underneath and cover it up later. And I did that, and you can tell that, yeah, my proportions were bad at first, because look at the giant hand, and then where I put the hand in the somewhat correct spot, because I know my anatomy is bad in this spread. I know it's bad. I haven't really drawn much anatomy or bodies in a long time, so it's just been faces, because that's what I love to do the most, even though I need to go out more, just go out of my comfort zone more so I can actually improve. I know that, please, I know. But yeah, it's been a while from when I filmed that. It had been a while since I'd done bodies, and it's been even longer now. But I honestly don't hate how it looks. I really like that I did the marker first, because yeah, trying to erase that hand and then doing it over again would have stressed me out. Oh, here you can right there you can see my mom came in and dropped me some chocolates on my desk while I was drawing. That was right around Christmas time, and it was stuff she said she forgot to put in my stocking, so she just dropped it for me, and I was oh, thank you, I'll take that. I think she comes back in later and she drops off Sour Patch Kids for me, and I don't put it out of the frame so you can just see the box for a little bit. That's my bad. I can't help it. I love candy. But yeah, we're moving on to the face now. I think the body looks pretty good. I had a reference off of Pinterest, of course, of the body, the pose that I was going for, just because bodies and like anatomy, I have a really hard time with like coming up out of something out of my mind without it being just the same thing, same straight standing still pose, you know, and looking stiff. So I went on to Pinterest for reference, and this doesn't really look exactly like the photo reference. I won't lie, it doesn't. I mean, I feel like I kind of captured the essence of what I was going for, which is good. I mean, I'm happy with it still. I really like the spread. But like, that's definitely not how the reference looked. But it's still pretty good. I definitely feel like I need to work on like shortening and stuff, because at some points it just looks like I don't know what I'm doing, which I mean I don't, but you know, who cares? But yeah, the body turned out good. I like it. It took me a lot longer than like what I showed because I cut it out. I cut out a lot. I think originally the whole recording that I did for this whole shred was like freaking 2 hours, because it takes me a really long time to draw. So I cut out a lot because it's only 39 minutes now. But yeah, you can see right now I'm working on the face. I had to erase it a couple times. There's like a specific face I wanted, like a sassy looking face, you know. I don't know how to explain it. You'll probably see at the end what I mean at the end of this drawing, like the look I was going for. But everything was looking like too big eyes and too like sweet. I don't know if you can see that from the first attempts. But yeah, I think it's looking good. I like it. I gotta think of like a topic to talk about now, because I've basically talked about everything. I guess I could talk about what I've been doing since I've like not recorded anything. I don't know. I mean, I did get a new laptop. The new laptop that was supposed to help me record and like, or edit, I mean. And I didn't even use it to edit. Let me be for real. I couldn't figure out, listen, okay, let me explain the process that I do. So what I do right now, since I don't have a lot of like options, is I record with my iPhone. It's an iPhone like 11 or something, so it's not the newest. Let me be for real. It's not the newest, but it does the job, I guess. So I record with my iPhone and like this ring light phone holder thing that attaches to my desk, and the ring light is like right above it. So I record with that, and then what sucks is I don't really have a lot of storage on my phone. So like, if I record for a long time, I keep on getting warnings that I'm running out of space. So, like, I had recorded, and I was like, oh, shit, I don't know how I'm gonna freaking get this sent over to my laptop. Because the first 2 videos I made, I sent it just to my tablet, and I edited off my tablet. And, I mean, it was alright, and it's not bad. It's just probably a little harder than it needs to be. But I wanted to do it on my laptop somehow this time to like make it easier. I felt like it just would be easier. I don't know. And I tried and I just could not figure it out. I'm not the smartest when it comes to electronics or anything like that. So like I just kept on like failing at it because like the files were too big to send over. And I'm like, what the hell do I do about that? You know, like what do I do about that? So yeah, I ended up, you know, going back to same old editing on the tablet. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because in the sketchbook tours that I did, I didn't really have to cut out much, like at all, because I was just like flipping through the pages of my sketchbook. But this is like, I don't want to keep you guys watching a whole 2 hours of my like fails of drawing and like the process of elimination that I have to go through to like get it to where it needs to be and look good enough for what I think is good enough for the camera. So that was my air freshener. I'm sorry. I need to unplug that. That's fine. Don't listen to that. So it's just like, yeah, I kind of just did the same thing with the whole editing, and I don't know how I'm gonna like make it better, because I don't want to have the same poor quality. I don't know, like I don't want to compare myself to other art YouTubers, because I know I just started and I don't have like a fancy camera or like setup or anything. Oh, there's a Sour Patch box. I didn't even realize. Anyways, I don't want to like compare myself, but I do want to make the content better, because of course I want to like draw people's attention to my videos and my art and my drawings, and I want them to be interested. And you know, I don't want to have poor quality, because I don't know if that's really going to draw people in, you know. I mean, I know I want them to focus on my art, but like, your art's always going to look better if you got a better camera, right? At least that's what I think. I don't know too much because I just started. I don't know. Anybody who has advice, give me advice. I'm always willing to take any like criticism or helpful advice because of course I need to improve, obviously. But eventually I do want to buy a nice camera and record nice videos for you guys. Just get them out there, you know, for anybody who wants to watch and maybe draw with me, because I feel like it's fun to draw while listening to someone talk. Maybe some people are annoyed and I'm like rambling too much, but I feel like it's somewhat fun, you know, just to have someone talking in the background. It feels like you're on FaceTime or something. At least that's how I feel. Like when I watch YouTubers like Drawing with Waffles, I freaking love her, dude. I love her. She's who inspired me, okay? For sure. I haven't watched her consistently in a long time, but when I did watch her, I was like, I know that's something that I want to get myself into. I just gotta find out like a way and how and when I can do that, you know? And I mean, I guess I kind of found my entry into it. I got a lot of support in the beginning. I want to, you know, thank you guys for that. I got like 200 something subscribers with 2 videos. I'm really grateful for that, even though I haven't like given you guys a video in a long time, which I'm so sorry for. If anybody was actually like waiting for another one, I don't know if anybody actually was, but if anybody was, like, that's my bad. That's on me for sure. But yeah, that's what's been going on recently. Well, not recently, but that was what was going on like around the time I had filmed this and stuff. As you can see right now, I'm adding a little bit of piercings to her face because, yeah, I got piercings. I love piercings. They're hot. Girls with piercings are hot. It's hot. Just piercings look good on everybody. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I love them. And then you can't really tell, but on her shorts, I was trying to do like a little Playboy bunny thing just to like give that Y2K. It's not a Y2K vibe. I sound stupid, but to give off that vibe, you know. And I forgot what it looked like, so it just looks like, I don't even know what it was like. I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. And right now I'm drawing like the tattoo that I want so bad. Eventually I'm gonna get it with my best friend, which is like the iconic like 3 stars with like the thick black outline. I love that tattoo, man. I don't know why. It just looks so good to me. I love it. Okay. You can't really see the 3rd star because it's like down farther, but you know, there's a 3rd star. There's in your mind, your imagination, pretend, okay? And then, yeah, I don't know if you can tell up where her shirt's at. I wanted to have that, like bra poking out, and it's supposed to be like a leopard print kind of thing, but you can really tell because it's kind of really small. But that was what I was going for. And I thought like straight black hair would look pretty nice because, hello, that's like iconic too. And she's saying as if because she's sassy and she's like, I don't know, blocking off like a really gross, creepy guy who thinks he could get with her. I don't know. I'm like creating scenarios in my head as to what this drawing is supposed to be. But yeah, that was all for that drawing. I love it. I used some like a white Posca marker to get rid of like the marker that was like too dark and kind of like messing with like the skin. I don't know. It's a little noticeable, but I don't hate it. It's okay. So now we're moving on, and I don't know. I think at this point, it's just sometimes it's hard for me to draw like bodies and people, like not people because I love drawing faces, but just like bodies and stuff and trying to get the poses down. It takes me a long time to do poses and bodies and stuff. It's just draining for me. So I don't like to do it back to back, even though I need to practice. But I wanted like a little break from like a person. So I was thinking in my head, what reminds me of like early 2000s? What is that in my mind? And the first thing I thought of was like the pink like flip phone that my mom had when I was younger that she would let me play with after she got her new phone. I can't remember what brand it was, but I know it was really, really popular. Actually, let me take that back. I think it was my dad's phone, and for some reason he went for magenta, and he loved that phone, I think. My mom had the gray one, and he had the magenta one, and when they got their new ones, he gave it to me, and I would play with that thing all freaking day, bro. It was so fun. I love smacking it closed, making that snap noise. Satisfying, right? So I wanted to draw something. It's not exactly how it looked, the one that my dad had, but I wanted to draw something like that, like a little flip phone with like the charms and all, and like cute stuff on the sides and a nice design. So of course I wasn't really like that old in that time period, so I had to look up a reference. You can see, I think at first I was kind of like going off the reference, but not really, and the sketch came out kind of like, oh, crappy. But, you know, it's a sketch. It's not gonna be perfect at first. You saw from the very first sketch I did of that girl. But I fixed it up a little bit, like darkened the outline on it. And I didn't want it to be just plain, but I kind of wanted to fit the colors in there in a way that didn't make it like one solid block of color, because boo, that's boring. But I shaded in a little bit with a pencil, and I was like, you know what would make this better? You know what makes everything better? Leopard print. That's my freaking favorite. Not specifically normal leopard print. Let me be so specific right now. Not normal leopard print. Like pink leopard print. I love pink leopard print. I literally just bought a rug that is pink leopard print because I'm decorating my room right now, and I just need it to be like perfect. Of course. So yeah, it has that little thick like antenna or whatever, and it's like either on the like the tiny little screen that you would have, it's like it received a message or something. And then I didn't put charms on it because I couldn't really decide what charm to put on it, so I just put like, I guess like a little keychain thing on the side with like a little mini lip gloss. Because like, hello, of course you need that if you got your flip phone on you. I don't know why, but you do. Because their lips get so dry from talking. That's what it is. I'm a genius. And like I put a little lip thing on there, but I don't know if that actually looks like a pair of lips. Not really. It's okay though. And then I was thinking in my head again, because I couldn't think, to be honest. I had to look up a lot of stuff on Pinterest. I was like, oh, early 2000s. I think I just searched in the Pinterest like search bar early 2000s. Some things were like from my head, but not really. And what's more 2000s than like Mean Girls, bro? Mean Girls, come on. So I was like, I just saw like a picture of freaking Regina, and I was like, you know what, Mean Girls, yeah. So then I was like, what's something iconic for Mean Girls? I don't know, Fetch. I don't know. I'm not really a big Mean Girls watcher. Like, I've watched it a few times, obviously, but I haven't watched it in a hot minute. So I was like, oh my god, let me just write this out in big letters so it can take up the bottom half of the sketchbook, so I won't have to draw a body in a weird pose, like sideways somehow. I could have just turned the freaking page and done a body straight up and down. Oh, I should have done that. It's fine. So I wrote that's so fetch with stars, because stars are like my next favorite shape. It's stars and leopard print. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it doesn't look the best because I was kind of just like going with the flow and I didn't really sketch it out. So it looks a little janky and it's not really straight like at all. But I don't hate it. It's all right. Once I add like the finishing touches to it and stuff, I really don't mind it at all. And yeah, I think it's pretty cute. I probably could have filled it in with something different, but I've always had this thing. Not always. Definitely not always, because if you look at my sketchbook tours, it wasn't a thing I did a lot. It's something I started recently. But like recently I've done this thing. I can't remember who I saw it from, because I saw it from somebody, another art YouTuber, who would like write song lyrics and quotes and stuff in their sketchbook and just make it all pretty and colorful and just make it cute, you know, something that you're into at the time. I'm like, I want to do that. That also fills up space when I don't know what else to draw, or when I don't know how to fill like an awkward space in. So I started doing that a lot, especially song lyrics, like all the time. Like you'll see a couple song lyrics in here, I'm not gonna lie. And I really like it, just to fill in some space that I don't know how to fill in, you know. What am I doing now? Oh, I don't know why. I just wanted to, I felt like the page was like missing something, so I did like a little ribbon, like it was a ribbon tied around the page, and there's a little bow right there. And I mean, she's cute or whatever, I guess. The line's kind of janky, but that's okay. What am I drawing right now? Oh, okay. Okay, so you remember when I said I didn't freaking remember how to draw like the Playboy bunny on that girl's shorts? I was like, you know what? A Playboy bunny symbol would be perfect right here. But I had to literally go on Pinterest, because if I can't draw it tiny, what makes you think I'm going to be able to draw it like full scale and detailed? And it's a little janky right here. This little like first sketch, Kind of awful. It's okay. I just used like the black to kind of cover it up. I think it came out all right. I think any parts that like I kind of went too far with the black, like right there, kind of with the bow and the neck getting a little too close together, I would just use my trusty white Posca to fix it a little bit. And yeah, I thought the Playboy bunny symbol was kind of cute. I was just thinking of things in my head that, I don't know, like symbols, things that I feel are kind of iconic. I don't know. I could just be totally stupid right now. Someone could be like, that's not 2000s. That's not a 2000s trend. It's not that. So, okay, well, let me have my perfect little world in my mind, okay? That's what I think it is. All right, leave me be. There's probably no one thinking that right now. But if you are thinking it, take it back. I'll cry. Anyways, oh, see, here we go. I'm writing the song lyrics now. Now, I was listening to some, of course, 2000s music while I was drawing this to like get me pumped and going. I have a whole playlist for it. And I think this one's, what song is this from? Womanizer? It's from Womanizer, I think. I was just kind of listening to the songs, and whenever I was like, oh, that would be so good in my sketchbook, I just wrote it down. So yeah, I think I was like singing the song right when I was writing this down. I love that song, by the way. It's a great song. Yeah, we're just filling it in because that's an awful gap right there. I hate big white gaps in my sketchbook. Oh, I didn't realize that I skipped over that heart that I put. It's a little heart with a bow and like some zebra print on the inside. Speaking of zebra print, love zebra print. Honestly, you can hate me all you want, but the more tacky, like the more better. I love some tackiness in my life because tacky is what the 2000s was, okay? Like, you can't even lie. That's just what it was. When I was, like, buying the stuff to decorate my room today, because, you know, I want to change it up a little bit, it was hard to convince myself not to buy some tacky stuff because there was, like, this tacky bed set that I really, really wanted. It was, like, pink leopard. It was pink with leopard polka dots and zebra stripes, okay? If that's not tacky, then I don't know what that is, okay? But I really, really liked it, and I wanted to get it. But my mom was like, well, that's not going to match the curtains and the rug that you're going to get. And I was like, you're right. You're right, that's not going to match. And while I want tacky, I don't want hideous, okay? I don't want hideous. So, yeah. Right now, I think I was kind of, I don't know, just not wanting to draw. I think I know what happened. I'm so sorry, but I didn't want to draw another full body because at the time I was kind of like rushing to get this spread finished because my best friend wanted to play Overwatch, and I was like, I want to play Overwatch too, but I was in the middle of filming this video, and I was like, if I quit now, this video is not going to finish getting filmed for like I don't know how long, okay? So I was like, I got to see it through, and I was just like, you know what I'm good at? Kind of, not really. You know what I'm good at? Faces. I can draw a face quick enough to be able to get on Overwatch before the next day because I had to go to work the next day, and I knew I need to get on early so I could play as long as I wanted to. So I was like, okay, I'll just draw a cute little face, cute girl. I love drawing girls. They're my favorite. I love girls. But you can see I was a little too cocky, and it kind of had to get erased right there because it wasn't the vibe I was going for. It didn't really fit what I was trying to go for, and I don't know if you can tell. You can definitely tell if you look at it. There's like a white line going down. That's what I had to cover with like a white Posca again, because I had like these. I didn't think they were that old, but I guess they were old erasers, and I tried to erase with them. Immediate smudge, big black streak, and I was like stressed out. I was like, that's not aesthetic at all. What kind of aesthetic is that? That does not fit what I'm going for. And I was stressing out. I was like, cover it with Posca. Posca fixes everything. So it's a little visible in the light when there's a glare over it, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to add like big lashes to her because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really draw lashes a lot. Not because I don't like them. I love lashes. I love people who can make the lashes look good on their drawings. It's just I can't. Like, it always looks bad for me. I don't know why. It just, doesn't ever really look that great. So I tried this time and I really like it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it looks bad. I think it looks pretty good. And I think I also kind of like try to shade it in a little bit on the eyelids just to make it look like eyeshadow. And I don't really know if it looks like that or if it looks like she just got two black eyes. Either way, it's good enough for me. I just really wanted to play Overwatch. I'm sorry. I just really did. If you play Overwatch, you know it's addicting. I have an addiction still. It's been like a long time, and I got my best friend addicted to it too. If anybody wants to know, I don't know if anybody plays Overwatch or even cares about what I'm talking about. Let me think who my mains are. I don't play tank a lot, but if I do play tank, I like to main Diva or Sigma. And if I'm struggling real bad and I think I'm gonna lose, I'll try out Orisa a little bit, okay? But Diva and Sigma, kind of my mains. For tank damage, I like to play Soldier, Echo, and dang, who else? I think it's really Soldier and Echo. Maybe a little bit of Pharah. I'm kind of getting good at her. I'm learning a little bit. And then heals, of course, freaking Moira. Like, come on, Moira, of course. But I am getting pretty good at Alari, too. So them, too. Okay, let me shut up, because I'm guaranteeing there's some people who are listening who are like, can you shut the hell up? I'm sorry. But I had to add more piercings again. And this is what I'm shading in, like, around the eyes to try and make it look like eyeshadow. It's not really working out, but she's cute. So we'll keep it. I feel like if you're doing, like, a drawing that you want to look like 2000s or something or whatever. And let me try to give advice. I'm not trying to give advice, but this is what I'm thinking in my head. They got to have the thin eyebrows. Like, the thin eyebrows. I love thin eyebrows, like, to this day. Like, I wish a lot more people did it because it's hot, dude. It's just hot, right? But, yeah, I added some thin eyebrows, pig lashes, and dark stuff around the eyes. I don't know if you could call that, like, eyeshadow, but that's what it was supposed to be. She has a septum because it's cute. Now, you guys definitely noticed this by now, but I wasn't noticing at the time because I was rushing and trying to finish the drawing. The lips are very off-centered from the nose. I don't know if the lips are in the right position and the nose is not, or the nose is in the right position and the lips are not. Either way, they are off from each other. Very bad. I've always had problems with, like, doing that. It's just, like, kind of always been a problem for me. I can't help it that, like, I automatically shift half of the face towards the right every time I draw. And I mean, I would fix it, but to fix it, I would have to completely, it's not like digital, man. It's not the same. I would have to completely erase it and then redraw it and hope that the black didn't, like, show up too obvious from the erasing and that you can still see the residual, like, pencil marks that weren't quite, like, erased well enough. I don't know. But that's why I kind of just stress out about drawing traditionally. I love it because it's fun. I like doing it. I can't say it's my favorite because I can't decide right now because I'm not even drawing too much, to be honest with you. But it is fun. I just stress out about messing up the drawing when I first, like, I know it's not possible to get a drawing perfect when you first put pencil to paper, you know, and you're gonna need to erase. But that scares me because the erasing is, like, really ugly and it looks bad. So yeah, I hate it. But moving on past that, I'm starting the hair here. I don't even know what kind of vibe I was going for the hair. I just wanted something different, not my usual, like, bang with hair down or whatever, because I always do that all the time because it's easy and I like drawing easy things because if it's easy, it might come out the way I want it to and be pretty and cute. But I just wanted to do something like that I don't ever really do. And I mean, I like this hairstyle. I've seen people wear it before. It's cute. So I was like, why not use it? The hairstyle is also lopsided. Didn't notice that until I was done because I was too focused on finishing. It's not that big of a deal to me. It's really not. You can just say that she put them in lopsided and not me drawing them lopsided. She did it on her own. Blame the, like, drawing and not me, okay? But yeah, she's cute. I like her. Of course, she's not my, like, favorite thing or the best thing I've ever drawn because of how kind of crooked everything is. But I think she's cute. She definitely, like, fits. I think she fits the spread a little bit. At least a little bit. Especially when I add some of the details towards the ending of it. She fits a little bit better. Yeah, like we're adding her little swoop. I wanted to do like a side bang because I never do a lot. Like I've done side bangs, but not like a deep side bang, like a big one, you know. So I kind of gave her one of those, a little swoop to the edge, and I like how it turned out. I think it's really cute. I think she's cute. I just wish that I wasn't like the kind of person who always like draws faces only. Like, I don't know. I'm glad that I can draw faces somewhat good sometimes, but I wish I could switch that out for having good anatomy instead, you know. I'm really jealous of people with great anatomy because I know it's not me. you can like compliment me all you want if you think I'm good at it. I understand that like I have some sort of skill at some point to like recognize anatomy and copy it down like to somewhat of an accurate level, but it's not as good as it could be and what I feel like it should be for my age. I don't know if that sounds stupid or not, but I just feel like I could be a lot more talented by now. And if I would just practice more and keep it up, you know. And I do want to get back into that. It's just hard, you know, trying to balance like hobbies and work. Because if you didn't know, I work currently in like a warehouse, and I don't hate it. Of course, it's not my dream job. I'm just using it to like get to where I want to be in life. But it's hard to balance, you know, my hobbies with that. Like, of course, one of my hobbies is gaming. You hear me freaking ranting about it earlier. And sometimes when I come home from work, I just kind of want to play on the game and talk to my best friend and not really draw, because drawing takes a lot of, like, I mean, it's supposed to be relaxing, but sometimes for me, drawing takes a lot of, like, I don't know, just, like, focus and, like, concentration, and I just don't want to concentrate, okay? I just want to kind of let loose and have a good time, you know, before I have to do everything all over again the next day, if you know what I mean, if that even makes any sense, or if I sound stupid right now. Sorry if I do. But, yeah. Right now, you can see me shading in her hair. I don't know. I'm not the best at drawing hair either, if it's not just all the way shaded in black. I try to add texture to it without making it look too weird, but kind of at the top of her head, which is where I always have struggling, like where I'm always struggling to like make the hair look shaded in, or like have strands, I mean. It looks a little wonky, kind of like zebra vibes at the top of her head. But that's okay. I don't hate it. I think it's pretty cute. I kind of want to figure out how I can do it better, you know, change up the way I draw hair a little bit. There's some things I like about it, about the way that I like do my hair and stuff, but I think there could be improvement. Of course, there can always be improvement in things. And then for this one, for the drawings that I wanted people to pay attention to the most in this spread, I kind of added that little bright highlight, like outline, I guess you could say. I don't know. That's something else I didn't get to mention like I wanted to before. I cannot like figure out what lighting I want to use when I'm using my ring light, because there's like 3 settings. One of them is like never going to use it. It's like a freaking bright fluorescent light that you would see in a hospital. That's scary. I don't want to use that at all. I don't like it. Sorry. Then one of them is like a warm light, and one of them is just like a bright white light. And I'm stuck between the warm light and the bright white light. If you didn't notice earlier, when I was very first filming, I had it on the warm light, I think, and then I switched it to the bright white one. And I just can't tell which one looks better. You guys can let me know feedback if you know, have one that you would prefer. I'll try and see if anyone actually says anything about that. But yeah, I kind of switched it because it looked like this color was more like orange than the like hot bright pink it is, and it still kind of looks that way. And it could just be because of my camera and how it picks up, but it just doesn't like look how it is, like how it actually is in the sketchbook. It looks, I don't know, just orangey. Maybe that's just me, but it's very orangey and not the pink that I wanted it to be. And I don't want anybody to think it's like an orange spread, because like I like the color orange, but that's not what it is, okay? It's not what it is. But yeah, I'm just using that bright pink pink, if you want to call it that, to put like some color in the hair. I don't know. I felt like it was missing something, a little pop of color in there. So I put that in her hair on the parts where I had tried to add texture and stuff, and tried to fix parts or add some more texture with the marker on parts that I didn't even add that, because I thought it would look a little nice and pulled together. And I do like it. I think it looks pretty nice. I definitely think it looks better than just leaving it all gray and stuff. But yeah, I think that's that sketch finished. It's not the best, but I love it anyways. And then I'm writing more song lyrics. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot the girl who sings it, because I know she's from freaking, was it Hannah Montana? I know she's from Hannah Montana. And she had her own little singing career for like the tiniest bit of time before it kind of just went nowhere, which she should have kept on that, because I freaking love her. Her songs were so good. But it's that one song that goes, "Let's be friends." I'm not singing that. I'm not singing that, but I love that song, and I was listening to that at the time, and so I wrote it down. And then, sorry for the awkward position of my sketchbook, but we flipped the sketchbook a little bit to like, what would you call it, portrait mode, not landscape mode, like I'm on freaking digital. I flipped it to like portrait, because I wanted to fill in that space with something, I don't know, just something cool. So I put in like one of those kind of older looking, not really that old, because I think it's still like pretty normal to have them, but I guess you could say older looking like digital cameras. And I didn't want to go too detailed in it, because when I'm telling you I wanted to get off and play the game, I wanted to get off and play the game, okay? So I was rushing to do this. You can tell by how the fact that the lines for the camera is not straight, and the camera looks like it's like wiggling because of how wobbly the lines are. It's fine, I fix it later. Not really. I kind of just rush to finish it. That's okay. There that goes again. My bad. But yeah. We're just sketching it out. I wasn't too focused on like making the pencil sketch look too great, because I knew I was just gonna go over it with marker. And yeah, I do that with like that pink marker again. You'll see it come up. But I was trying to add, I didn't really, I mean, I looked up a reference sort of, but I didn't really follow it much, because I wasn't that into it at the point. I just wanted to be finished, because I just wanted to be finished. And I just kind of added things. At some point I kind of just decided, whatever, I'll add what I want to add, and if it's not accurate to an actual camera, then like, I don't know, who cares? No one cares. It's for me in my sketchbook, so whatever. But here I go, starting to add like the outline I was going to do, and I finished it up real quick. That cut was a little harsh. Oh well, my bad. But yeah, we finished that little outline. The parts where the lines were straight, I kind of just doubled over them with the pink marker, and I was like, wow, that doesn't look great. So then I went in again with a black liner to kind of like make it look more finished. And I don't know if that helped or made it look worse, but I kind of like it. So either way, it was a win-win, okay? And I added a little flower, because like it looked really plain right there, and I didn't know what else to add. You know what I could have added? A star. I love stars, and I even think to do that, and that would have fit the theme a lot better. That's my bad. I just now thought about that, like just now. That's fine. I still like it. And then we're just finishing up the outline here, getting her all done, and yeah, I think the camera was, I'm not gonna say a bad addition, because it does fill in that big space, that awkward space. I tend to draw drawings and not think about like the composition of the page and where I'm gonna put the next drawing, and I make it a problem for future me and not me at like currently. And then I'm like mad at myself for not thinking about it and having awkward spaces that I don't know how to fill, because I'm just losing my creativity as like my drawing goes on, as my sketchbook goes on. But yeah, it's all right. I like it. And then I added a couple more song lyrics. And I'm dating the page. Added some little snap clicks on the camera and some lines, and I dated it and put my age. And yeah, that's all for this spread. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.